Did you know that Mount Everest, the tallest peak in the world, isn't actually growing as fast as scientists thought? Andes Mountains, despite being much longer, have a peak that comes surprisingly close in height. So, which mountain range is more epic? The towering Himalayas or the breathtaking Andes? Stick around, and by the end, you'll have a hard time choosing. Hey everyone, welcome back to Open Atlas, the channel where we take you on a journey across the globe exploring geography, history, and everything in between. Today, we are diving into a head-to-head comparison of two of the world's most famous mountain ranges, the mighty Himalayas and the expansive Andes. These towering giants not only shape the landscape, but also the culture, history, and life around them. But here's the big question. Which one is superior for adventure, beauty, and culture? Before we dig in, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our explorations. Now, comparing two of the greatest mountain ranges in the world is no easy task. Both the Andes and the Himalayas are iconic in their own ways. The Andes are the longest mountain range in the world, stretching through 7 South American countries, while the Himalayas boast the highest peaks on the planet, including the legendary Mount Everest. But which range offers the ultimate experience? Is it the remote and mystical allure of the Himalayas, or the raw, rugged beauty of the Andes? Today, we're going to compare them across several categories: geography, biodiversity, trekking opportunities, and cultural significance. Let's settle this ultimate mountain showdown once and for all. Number 1, geography and geological features. Let's kick things off by talking geography. The Andes form a continuous highland along the western edge of South America, running over 7,000 kilometers, that's 4,300 miles, from Venezuela in the north all the way down to the southern tip of Chile. It's not just the world's longest mountain range, it is also home to diverse ecosystems, from snow-capped peaks and active volcanoes to rainforests, deserts, and even glaciers. Mount Aconcagua, its highest peak, towers at 6,961 meters. That's 22,837 feet, making it the highest point outside of Asia. On the other hand, the Himalayas, a much younger mountain range geologically, are a product of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates crashing together. This collision gives rise to the highest peaks on Earth, including Mount Everest at a whopping 8,848 meters. That's 29,029 feet. The Himalayas span 5 countries: India, Nepal, Bhutan, China, and Pakistan, and are known for their sharp, jagged peaks and deep valleys. Unlike the Andes, which stretch along the coast, the Himalayas create a dramatic natural barrier between the Indian subcontinent and the Tibetan Plateau. So, while the Andes impress with their sheer length and varied landscapes, the Himalayas hold the crown for the tallest peaks. Number 2, biodiversity. Next, let's explore the biodiversity. Both mountain ranges are teeming with life, but the experiences that they offer are vastly different. The Andes are incredibly biodiverse, thanks to the variety of climates they traverse. You'll find everything from cloud forests in Colombia and Ecuador, home to unique species like the Andean bear, to the high-altitude Altiplano in Bolivia, where herds of llamas and alpacas roam freely. And let's not forget the iconic Amazon rainforest, which the eastern slopes of the Andes feed with water, making it one of the richest ecosystems on Earth. The Himalayas, however, also boast incredible biodiversity. The lower slopes are dense with rhododendron forests and alpine meadows that support unique species like the snow leopard, the Himalayan tar, and red pandas. As you climb higher, the environment becomes harsher, yet life continues to thrive. Mount Everest's base camp, for example, is home to resilient creatures like yaks and migratory birds. Both ranges offer unparalleled encounters with wildlife, but the Andes may take the lead in sheer variety due to the wide range of ecosystems they encompass. Number 3. Trekking and adventure opportunities. Now let's get to the part that excites the adventurers out there. Trekking. The Andes are a trekking paradise. One of the most famous treks is the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu, where you can walk in the footsteps of ancient civilizations while gazing at stunning Andean scenery. There's also the Huemul circuit in Patagonia, offering spectacular glacier views, and the challenging Cordillera Blanca in Peru, where some of the most beautiful alpine treks in the world await. The Andes also cater to thrill seekers with active volcanoes like Cotopaxi and Chimborazo, perfect for adventurous hikes or climbs. Over in the Himalayas, the most famous trek is, of course, the Everest Base Camp trek, which offers stunning views of Everest and the chance to immerse yourself in Sherpa culture. But the Himalayas are more than just Everest. The Annapurna circuit in Nepal offers diverse landscapes, from lush valleys to snowy peaks. If you're looking for a more spiritual journey, the Paro Takzang in Bhutan, also known as the Tiger's Nest, offers a trek to a sacred monastery clinging to a cliff. Both mountain ranges are havens for hikers and climbers. But while the Andes offer a more varied set of landscapes, the Himalayas have the prestige of being home to the world's tallest and most challenging peaks. Number 4. Cultural significance. Lastly, let's talk culture. Both ranges are deeply embedded in the cultures and histories of the people who live there. The Andes are rich in ancient history. The Inca civilization left behind incredible archaeological sites, such as Machu Picchu and the Sacsayhuaman Fortress. Indigenous cultures are still very much alive today, with traditions that have been passed down for centuries. You can see this in the colorful festivals, traditional dress, and vibrant markets scattered throughout the Andean highlands. Meanwhile, the Himalayas are steeped in spiritual significance. The range is often called the abode of the gods by locals, and it's home to many sacred sites for Hindus and Buddhists alike. The city of Lhasa in Tibet, with the famous Potala Palace, and the spiritual retreats of Nepal offer visitors a chance to experience the profound connection between the mountains and the divine. The culture of the Sherpa people in Nepal, especially around Everest, is also deeply tied to the Himalayas, influencing everything from their clothing to their religion. So, while the Andes offer a connection to ancient civilizations, the Himalayas provide a more spiritual, mystical experience. Now, it's decision time. Both the Andes and the Himalayas are stunning in their own right. The Andes impress with their massive scale, ecological variety, and ancient history, while the Himalayas awe with their towering peaks, spiritual significance, and mountaineering prestige. To sum it up, it is impossible to declare a definitive winner. If you're an adventurer who loves a diversity of landscapes and a mix of cultures, the Andes may call to you. But if you're after the thrill of standing among the highest peaks on Earth and immersing yourself in ancient spiritual traditions, the Himalayas are hard to beat. But we want to know, which range would you choose to explore? Tell us in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Open Atlas, and check out our other videos about the world's most incredible natural wonders. Until next time, happy exploring.